back and forth. It's hard to summarize a guy's impact and his legacy, what he means to all of us in 5 minutes, but, I think everybody felt it between his speech, me, Bob, Steve, just the whole night. It's very weird and surreal watching him be the first one of all of us to go up there and celebrate everything we accomplished. But it all makes sense. So it was a really, really, really cool night.
In your speech, you brought up Andre being the first outside star to choose you guys, to pick the Warriors, to kind of see the vision before anybody else. When you get to reflect years later now, what did that moment truly mean to you?
It was an unlock of confidence. When you have a star who, like I said, was a face of a franchise in Philly, helped the really powerful Denver team. For the 2 years I think he was there, and then he had a choice to make at a very important part of his career of where do I want to play for the next 4 years and where can I win and where can I fit in with a group that is coming into their own identity, and that was us. And like I said, I remember the moment after we beat them in the playoffs in 2013. Like I said, we had a history from playing together in the Team USA team, and that was the first time I kind of noticed or was aware, like, hey, guys see what we're capable of, and a guy like Andre, who's one of the smartest guys in any room he walks into, and when he came with that energy of, I love what you're doing, I love how y'all do it, congrats, whatever he said, to then be able to get him in free agency, that unlocked just so much confidence for us that we're on the right path, and the rest is history.
Steph, I asked Andre earlier about what made playing with you guys so special versus coming from Philly. And he said, like, you and Clay came from NBA families, so you didn't trip off the fanfare, kind of laid back. Draymond always asked why, how can you be better? And then he said his veteran presence, it just kind of balanced it out. Do you agree?
Yeah, that was the formula for sure. We were just the hired gun, or the reckless attack from the perimeter, and what people hadn't seen before. Draymond was a guy that could figure out, no matter what lineup he was out there with, how to make his presence felt. And then I think you heard the crowd, like Andre, Sean, LB was out there, Mo Space. Like we had David Lee. We had so many guys who were just high IQ veterans that understood what their role was and did it, starred in that role. So all the pieces fit, they worked. And, like I said, Andre was the first to understand. Didn't matter how it looked, didn't matter what he was asked to do. He checked his ego at the door, and everybody kind of followed suit. So it was a match made in heaven all the way around.
All the years you've played with Iggy, what stands out as one of the most memorable moments that you guys have shared?
He wasn't, I don't know if he'll like this story, he wasn't a big drinker. And after we won the first championship in Cleveland, having like a first shot with him, like that was a big moment. You took a championship to get him to take a shot of tequila. That embodies just all the hard work that goes into it. It takes, that consistent effort, that sacrifice from everybody that experienced what a championship was like. And then he kind of let loosen some of his personal rules and had a good night with us. So he promised us that, and he came through.